What makes a narcissist hate you? You thought they loved you, right? They were love bombing you. They said, you're my best friend, or you're my dream guy, or you're my dream girl. And yet they discarded you and now they hate you. Or maybe they've just emotionally discarded you. And for those of you new to my channel and new to the narcissist game, a discard means when they're just done with you. So that could be a physical discard. They dump you, block you, etc. Or it could be emotional discard. You could be married to a female narcissist and she just won't sleep with you anymore in the same bed or even be affectionate to you. She'll emotionally discard you. She'll have an emotional affair with somebody at the office. Any number of those things can happen. So just because you've been discarded doesn't mean that you're not around this person. You could still be married to this person. But why do they hate you so much? Why? You're working on yourself. You're figuring out what it is that you could do better as a human being. You're meditating maybe, you're praying, you're reading self-help books, you went to a Tony Robbins retreat. Why do they hate you so much? I'm gonna let you know. The major reason why they hate you is because you've set up some sort of boundary. I've talked about this in previous videos, but we need to keep talking about this because awareness is power. Knowledge is key to your transformation. Not you trying to do better, but to understand why this person hates you. First of all, they're completely unpleasable. The more you try to please them, the more they will not have respect for you. So it's a bottomless pit. You're repairing your bicycle with duct tape over and over again until pretty soon it looks like a hot mess and they just want a new bike, right? So as much as you're trying, the more they will hate you. They hate you because you are continuing. You're continuing with your life. You're continuing to improve. They hate that. They want you to be so debilitated that you are just weakened to their every move. But then they're gonna hate you because of that anyway. So it's really a no-win situation with a narcissist, unfortunately. I'm talking about this because in the past 20 years of working with artists, a lot of artists are taken by narcissists, unfortunately. A lot of artists fail because of narcissistic abuse, because they're like, oh wait, I'm gonna put my dreams on hold because my narcissist said I need to put them first, right? My narcissist said that I'm not being submissive enough, so I shouldn't do things that I enjoy, so I'm gonna put this on the back burner, aka never, to try to please them. And now they hate you because the thing that they were attracted to you about in the beginning, your art, your free will, you don't have anymore. So now you trying to please them actually makes you really unattractive. But then if you don't try to please them, you're really unattractive as well. The only time that you're really attractive to a narcissist is in the very beginning. That's it. After then, it's all downhill. The minute that you show any kind of humanness, any kind of flaw, which by nature, everybody has a flaw. Everybody. Nobody's perfect. But the minute they see that in you, they're going to hate you for it. Because in their mind, you should know that you're supposed to live up to the image that they had in their mind. They hate you because you have a sense of humor. They hate you because you don't idealize them in the way that you want, that they want, rather. Well, you want to idealize them just as a human and good soul and partner or friend. They want you to idealize them like a god. I've mentioned a lot of times on this channel, I've been very vulnerable with you guys because transparency is key. That's the only way we can heal. Nobody's really above this stuff and there's no way around it but through it. So I've decided to talk about it. as painful as it's been in the past. So the last narcissist I dated, his final discard with me was because I was joking around with him. That was a lot of it. So if you ever joke with them, they'll discard you. So he had put on his Facebook a picture of him like playing the air guitar in an airport, and he had hundreds of likes and comments like, "You're so hot, you're the sexiest man alive," and he's like, "Love it, love it, love it," right? Well, I just thought it was funny, and I wasn't trying to be mean at all, and I was like, "Oh, you play a mean air guitar. That airport's lucky to have you." And he was like, "She didn't idealize me. She didn't say I'm sexy. All the other girls said I'm super hot and sexy, and she made a joke. How dare her? How dare her?" So while he hearted everybody's comment, he left mine alone. And I asked him about it because I thought it was so ridiculous. I said, "Did you take that as something mean?" Because I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings. I was just joking. I'm saying like, "Oh, you know, like a club is lucky to have a strong talent." He was playing air guitar. It's not like he's playing a real guitar. It's a joke, right? I thought that was a funny joke. He's at baggage claim playing an air guitar. I thought it was funny. I thought he was joking. I thought it was appropriate to joke back. No, I had to be like, "Oh my God, you're so sexy. You're wonderful," like all the other girls, all the other supply. But I didn't. So he's like, "I didn't like it. You were snarky. I don't like that." So you're not allowed to joke. If you say no to them, they're not going to like that. I had a female friend who was insistent that I was jealous of her boyfriend, but I wasn't. I was genuinely happy for her that she had found somebody she really cared about and that cared about her. I was actually genuinely happy for her. She didn't like that. She wanted me to be jealous. I was not giving her the reaction that she wanted. And so she put a demand on me. She said, "We can stay friends as long as you admit it. Admit it, Leah, you're jealous." And I was like, "But I'm not. I'm genuinely happy." She hated me for that. She scolded me and forced me almost to say the only way that we could be friends is if I admitted something that was just not true for me. And I couldn't. So we're not friends anymore. And I'm still happy. I don't know if she's still with that guy or not, but I hope she is happy. They hate you for genuinely caring and wanting them to be happy. They hate you for having empathy. They hate you if they cannot tear you down. There are two types of people in this world. There are people who want to feel significant by doing good in the world. And then there are other people who want to feel significant by tearing people down or being idealized by people. And so if you're not idealizing them, the next thing that they can do is just tear you down. Now, if you don't get torn down, if you keep going, if you keep smiling, if you keep shining, if you get hurt, but you still get up again and you're like, "Okay, the world is not an awful place. I still believe," they're going to hate you for that. They're going to hate you for not playing their game according to their rules. They want full control. You have to remember that. They hate you if you don't allow them to control you. And if they can't control you, the next step is to tear you down. They're going to hate you even more. But remember, there's no pleasing them. I know it can be so painful because you want to. This is somebody oftentimes that you really love and care about. But that's the biggest reason they hate you. They hate you for loving them. The last narcissist I dated, I was very vulnerable and I said, "I love you," when he was discarding me. And he just rolled his eyes and humphed. He was like, "Oh God." It was so annoying to him. They hate you for the love in your heart. This is why It can be such a slippery slope with a narcissist, because if you're not careful and without awareness, you can begin to hate yourself for all the good-natured things about you. You can begin to hate yourself for the empathy that you hold in your heart. But there is hope. I promise there are good people that will show up. The narcissist will leave when you set up boundaries and you say no to them and you have a light heart or you joke around and you don't play by their game. They will hate you for that, but they're going to hate you no matter what, because they truly hate themselves. And the only way a narcissist really wins is if you hate yourself too. So I invite you not to. I invite you to have as much empathy, if not more, for yourself as you do for Narcissism. I hope this video helps. I'm here for you. I have so much love for you. Please do like, comment, share, subscribe, because it helps push it out into the algorithm. I got a lot of narcs out to get me. They're hacking me. They're threatening me. They're saying I'm stealing all your data because I'm not allowing them to control me. So this is an all-out war against narcissism, but not a, fight to the death. We can rise up in love. So just by liking, commenting, subscribing, you really do contribute to love and peace on the planet. And for that, I bow to you. It's not just about me. It's not just about you. It's an energy, and we can all help each other. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Be good to yourself. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but that's the invitation.